You're watching Soulful Discussions.
All right, so hi and welcome back.
Hi.
Hey, so first of all, we had you out. I don't know, was it almost like 2 months ago? Like
I
maybe a little
think
bit longer.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about
Yeah.
2 months ago, I've been trying to get you back, but you've been traveling. I've been seeing some of your travels and stuff. Been pretty
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Let me ask you this: in terms of when I first approached you and I asked you about during the interview, what was going through your head, like when you were like listening to me?
Yeah, it was kind of like weird because, like I said, it wasn't something that I've never been approached by
Yeah.
anyone. So to me, it was like, what is this? What is this going to?
What's happening?
Yeah, what's happening? So, yeah, it was kind of like out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much why I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So we kind of got you past that because I kind of talked to you for a little bit, and I'm pretty sure you got a little bit more comfortable. You heard what I was doing. As I'm asking you questions and we're kind of going through the interview process, what was going through your head at that point? Like you're listening to what I'm saying, you're answering questions. How were you feeling?
Yeah, honestly, like after the first, I would say 5 minutes of the
Yeah.
conversation, I kind of feel like, okay, this is, it's nothing bad. It might be something new for me,
Yeah.
but I'm not doing anything wrong.
Absolutely.
We're not doing anything wrong. So
Absolutely.
at the end, it was like just calming, a little
Nice.
bit more chill. and yeah.
I think we kind of got to that point, like, once you were getting towards the end, you were like, seeming like you were more comfortable with the whole
Yes,
thing.
totally. Yeah.
So we left, after you left the interview, you had time, you went home. I'm pretty sure you had time to like process everything that happened from beginning to end. What were you thinking while you like left that? Like, were you thinking like, wow, that just happened? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, so the first thing I did is I hit up my best friend.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, I gotta tell you something. This is because it's also in El Salvador. She's in El Salvador.
Okay.
So over there is nobody does that, because
okay.
people will look at you like,
I look at you kind of weird. And stuff,
yeah, like,
absolutely.
yeah. So I told her, the whole thing, and she was like, yeah, what happened? She was also like a little bit, like asking me questions about
Okay.
it. Yeah, but at the end, I was just like, this type of things help me or help everybody to open their minds in regards of certain topics.
Yeah.
So, it's nothing like pornographic or anything like that.
Exactly.
So at the end, it was kind of like a mind-opening
Yeah.
situation.
Absolutely.
In a good way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think the main thing is, right, and this is what I try to approach with to get, people to see, especially the people who I'm like interviewing and stuff. Like, you're not always going to have opportunities to do some things in life, right?
Yeah.
And if you always go based on like, I'm comfortable being in my comfort zone, right? It's there. What's beyond that? And like, you start to learn like what you can handle and what you can't handle, right?
Yeah.
And so like, I always try to like challenge with that, like, what, like, is anything bad gonna happen to you? Is the sky falling? Did you get struck by like nothing bad's happening? So like, why are you worried so much?
And honestly, like I think we talked about it, like this type of, I think our like practices,
Yeah.
help you in other areas of your life.
Exactly.
If you go to an interview, or if you want to meet somebody, new friends. So at the end, it's all for a good,
the greater good.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
And that's what I try to lead with. Absolutely. So I sent you the link when the video came out. What happened afterwards? You watched yourself back. Did you share it with anybody? Did you tell anybody about it? What happened?
Yeah, I did. So pretty much like whoever I told about the interview, they were always like asking me, hey, is it already there? Did they upload it? Yeah. So they were kind of like,
everybody was waiting.
Everybody was a
like,
little
did it come out yet? Let me watch it. Absolutely, that's dope.
They're nosy. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but I'm pretty sure they were like excited because you were probably excited about it. Like, man, this experience just happened. You want to see how it turned out because I think that like in the moment we can feel one way, but then like we want to look at ourselves back like, oh, did I answer these questions right? Did everything go well?
What did I say?
Yeah, exactly. So, what did your like friends and family think about it? Like after you, and then what did you think about it as well?
Well, my first, like, it's always like that. Like, once you see yourself talking on a video, it's like, is that me? I don't know. It's just weird,
It
honestly.
doesn't feel real.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, they were excited. You know, it also helped them to open up their minds, you know, about certain things.
That's great.
Because it's the same. Like, we all from the same culture, so we all have the same mindset.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much like, you know, sharing a little bit of my experience with them, and it helped them to open up, you know, their minds.
Letting them experience a little bit of it as well. That's really dope. That's really dope. So I remember you talking about your mom, and you was like, your mom is like that person who really likes to take care of your feet. She does all these different things.
Yeah.
What did your mom think about the whole experience?
Well, honestly, I haven't been able to talk to her about it. Yeah, I didn't talk to her.
Do you plan on telling her?
I will.
Okay.
Actually, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I'd like to see like what her thoughts are and stuff like that. Does she like it or not like? What do you think? What do you think?
I liked it. I liked it. And you know what? After that video or that interview, I started like watching the videos of the other girls. Yeah. And it's, you know, I feel it's nice because you get to see everybody's like life experience, you know, and everyone has something that you can learn from.
Yep.
And you know, it's interesting to listen to women's experience, life experiences.
Exactly.
So yeah.
And that was the big thing for me in terms of like starting a YouTube channel. Like, other people have like their own conception, you know, misconceptions or whatever they see from it. But for me, it was like, I feel like there's a lot of women who like tend to deal with things, especially when it comes to like, you know,
mental
looks
health.
and things like that. Like, you know, it's like that's more deeply rooted like into women because of societal like pressures and stuff. And so for me, it's like, what do I get when I go out? Like, what do they have to say? Some women are like extremely confident. Others are like in between. Like, sometimes they're confident, sometimes they're not. And there's some who don't have any confidence. And so it's like, what do I get when I have these discussions, and where does it go? Like, that's what I try to see. And so for me, it's been great the last 2 years, just like having those experiences and stuff like that. So absolutely.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: like, you've been on your travels, right? How has those experiences been? Like, I mean, because I think I've seen you go to at least 2 places for sure.
Really? Yeah.
I think I see you go to 2 places for sure.
Well, I was in Mexico. That was my last one, right?
Yeah.
Cancun, Quintana Roo, that area. It's the same thing, you know, having a little bit more confidence, you know, when doing things, because traveling, I was traveling with my best friends. So traveling, the both of us, as women, sometimes it could be a little bit like nerve-wracking, you know, intimidating. So this also helps, you know, anything that I do, you know, it makes me feel a little bit more confident about certain things. Yeah.
Absolutely, because I think that, especially because, and I think I mentioned that to you when we first started the interview, right? I'm like, there's maybe other areas in your life that maybe you don't even realize that you hold yourself back because you're like, man, I'm really comfortable here. Like, this feels good. It's like almost like getting up for work, right? You're in the bed and that's that comfort zone. But it's like knowing that you got to get out of the bed and you got to go to work, and it's going to be, might be a little hectic and you might deal with some things you don't want to deal with. But at the end of the day, it's a greater good that's coming from it. So absolutely. Totally. So let's get back into these questions. We asked you about your thoughts about your feet before. What were your thoughts before? Because I just remind me about how you felt about your feet.
I think I said something like, I'm just like, oh, I don't pay much attention to them. It's just like,
Have you started paying more attention now after the interview? Okay.
I have.
So you were like, I could probably do this. I could probably do that.
Yeah. I think that before I used to take care of them more. But, you know, with the whole change of moving to a different country and all that, I just like kind of like didn't worry about that part. So now it's like, okay, I just, you know, I should embrace it. You know, it's my feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
They take me everywhere.
They take you everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that that's what I always like when I ask people first. The first thing I ask is like, what do you think about when you hear feet? Like, what's the first thing you think about? Because people tell me exactly where they're going with the interview once they answer that question. Right?
Yeah.
And I always lead with the first thing I tell people the interview is about. I say feet first. And I always I told somebody yesterday because they were asking me. They said, so, like, your interviews are just about feet? And I was like, no, we're talking about mental health and reflexology too. And I was like, but you focused on that. And I was like, that's why I always say it first, because I allow you to draw whatever conclusion you want from that point. And so now I'm just gonna see how you answer the rest of the questions, and I'm gonna challenge that, like when I'm not talking to you. So that's kind of what we're trying to do here on the channel. Absolutely. So you've gone to a couple of different countries. Did you go get your toes done before you left?
I did, actually, yeah.
Absolutely. So was that something actively that you thought about? Like, I'm gonna be out, I'm gonna be at the beach. Let me make sure I take care of my feet.
Pictures, you know.
It's like I don't want anybody to see my feet all banged up and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
even though I was gonna be walking a lot, because we walked a lot during the whole trip. But that was the first thing I told my mom, because she's the one that she does my nails and she does my feet.
Man, those are amazing, by the way. Like when I was looking at it, I thought you went to somewhere like professionally and did that.
No,
your mom hooked that up.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
So I told her, and she was like, she loves every time I ask her to do anything in regards of my nails or my feet. She's like, yes. So
that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. So in terms of like your experience with like the first time we did a little grounding. I even had to do like a couple mind poses. What were you thinking in those moments too? The grounding, when you did the grounding?
Yeah, well, like I said, I am a person that I love to
go
barefoot. Yeah. So to me, it didn't feel like strange. It wasn't something like strange to me.
Yeah.
So I just, it felt good. It actually feels good. And till this day, I still walk barefoot.
There it is. Well, I'm pretty sure you're on your trip. You probably went like walking on the sand and stuff like that.
Totally. That's the first thing. As soon as I get rid of my sandals, I'll just put them on the side. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, so let's get into this again. Can we see what your feet look like?
Sure.
All right. And so what type of color did we go with?
I choose like a lilac.
Like a lilac.
That's my favorite color, purple.
Yeah.
So I went on that shade.
Absolutely. Yep. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see how these look. Let me have you, if you can, like, put both of you. You can leave them in the sandals for now, because let's check out your shoes. And so, I was like, these are kind of like some platform type sandals, okay? All right. And so, what's the story behind these? Just like your everyday chancla, or what is it?
Not really. I got them recently.
Okay, so just recently.
Yeah.
Was it on your trip, or?
No, I got them here, and they're really comfortable. I'm always about comfortable shoes.
Comfort, yeah,
comfort.
That's really important.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Awesome. And I think they did a good job on the pedicure.
They did.
How did you like the experience? Because it's like, when was the last time you actually went and had a pedicure? First of all,
long time ago. I could say a year.
So it's like the first one in a while.
Like outside of my house. Yeah.
What was the feeling like?
It was nice. Actually, it was very relaxing. She put like a little like lotion on my leg. Yeah. So it was really nice.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's have you take the sandals off now.
Okay.
And just put your feet down flat again.
Put them on the floor.
Okay, cool, no worries. All right, and so remember we talked about your toes, like the alignment that you have, which is that Greek alignment. That second toe is like slightly longer than all the other toes. Well, yeah, it looks like I said, you've been taking care of them.
Yes.
Mom's been hooking you up with the little pedicures here and there.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, so if I can, let me have you, if you can put your feet here, like over the top. Like
this one?
Yeah, both. Put one leg
I don't
here,
know that.
and then cross the other leg. Like, there you go. All right, cool. All right, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
She's a little shorter. It's like those legs don't kind of go all the way. All right, cool. And then if you can, just give us some movement and stuff like that. All right. How does that feel?
It feels good.
Like doing those different moves. Have you been practicing some of this? Because we talked about a little bit of
not really, just this one.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Every now and then, kind of, I'm pretty sure, like when you're just relaxing, you're just like doing some different stuff.
Yep.
Right, cool. All right, I'm gonna jump off of here, and I'm gonna have you just put your feet out straight like this. Cool. That'd probably be easier for you because I can see like
I was struggling. I was struggling.
Right, yeah, she's like, I'm trying my best, but it's hard. Okay, cool. Let me have you do this. So first of all, I remember you were a little bit ticklish. Right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Not too much.
Yeah. You know what? She was like kind of like scrubbing my soles, and I did the thing that you told me.
Did it work?
Yeah, it did work. I'm not too ticklish, so to me it wasn't like a huge difference, but I felt.
You felt the difference.
Yeah, I felt the difference. Yeah.
I love that. That's
Thanks
what
for sharing.
That's what we're here to do. So let me have you, if you can. First of all, we're gonna have you bend the toes again, make fists. Easy to do.
Yeah.
Relax. Spread your toes. Easy. Okay, and then wiggle for us. Okay. All right. So let's check that sensitivity out one more time, just to see what we get in terms of that. I'm trying to remember, like, was it right foot or left foot was more sensitive? I guess we'll find out. Right?
Yeah, I don't remember either.
All right, cool. Let's try with the right first. Let's see what we get. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and how sensitive are we saying? Here, not so much. Like maybe like a 5 or.
I think it's more like towards this area.
So like in here, you feel it the most.
A little bit more. Yeah.
All right, let's try your left. Let's see if this one is work. 1, 2, 3, and.
Yeah, this one.
This one is work.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here? Like, what's the level? Because this one is like a 4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. No, this one is like a 3, 4.
A 3 or 4. Okay.
This one is more like a, probably like a 5. No, like a 6, 7.
Probably like a 6, 7.
Yeah,
okay.
not so
let's
bad.
try wiggling and let's see what we get there. Okay. Does it go down at
Yeah,
all?
it feels different.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
And what
Same,
about here?
same. Yep.
Same there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can tell the difference.
I love that. I love that. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap from here. We're gonna have you do a little modeling. How you feeling about doing a little modeling?
Sure.
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 Open yourself up to those opportunities. Now, I'm pretty sure if this would have been me, like, approaching you,
Hell no.
you would have been like, I'm
Sir,
not good. None of that.
Stop that.
Sir, immediately stop. Back up. Like, absolutely. But now we got you out of that comfort zone.
Yes.
We're definitely glad about
Yes.
that. All right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
So let's wrap up the interview now. So, thoughts. Came out a second time. Took you to the pedicure. We did a little modeling.
Yes.
Thoughts collectively about this experience. Like, if you were going to rate it, scale of 1 out of 10, what would you rate it?
I would say a 10.
10.
Yeah, this whole experience, you know, like I said, it had opened up my mind about, you know, certain things that I might not be exposed to.
Yeah.
You know, nothing wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say a 10. And thank you for the pedicure.
Absolutely.
I loved it. I loved my nails.
We're here to hook you up. Absolutely.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get asked already, and this is gonna happen. Are we gonna see you again? Can we get you out? We'll treat you to another pedicure. Can we get you back out for another experience? Is that something you'd be down for?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Maybe we gotta check because I know you got a busy schedule.
Yeah.
Things like that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But we'll check with you and we'll see if we can get you back out here.
For
Okay?
sure.
That'll be on us again. Absolutely.
Totally.
Is there anything you want to leave with the people on the channel? Something that you can say to them, motivational, anything like that?
Yeah, just the same, you know, be open to try new things. Because you never know where it's going to take you, you know, what you're going to learn from it.
Absolutely.
And also meeting cool people like you, it's always nice, you know, especially nowadays that here everyone is about like working, about themselves and about what they want. So it's nice to meet cool people like you.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're great yourself. Absolutely. I think it's been a really cool dynamic that we've had sort of like communicating with each other and everything.
Yes.
We definitely appreciate you.
Thank
All
you.
right. We hope that you have a great one, and hopefully we get you back out here again.
Yes,
All right?
hopefully.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.